Hi, today is Saturday, December 22nd, 2018, and happy holidays, everybody. This is a look at the S&P 500. I posted this thread to my public Twitter account, and I'm retweeting it for you guys into the private account, but I wanted to add in some extra comments for you guys, and that's what this little video is about, to kind of look at this as sort of like an opening the discussion about predictions for 2019. So based on that thread that hopefully you guys got a chance to read after I retweeted it, basically following up on comments made there, I put out this chart sort of projecting a view of what might happen in 2019. And if we saw our low on Friday and we bounce from here, maybe we top out around 2691 or so and then make our way back down by July back to 2125. The scene of the crime from the low we set after the Trump election in November of 2016 over here. You can also see when you look left at this 2125 level, it kind of marks a breakout point. And the reason why that is because we had set a high in 2015 at 2134. And it took us until the summer of 2016 to regain that all-time high and move on out. So I kind of see this as a flip side of that view, where it's going to take us until the summer of 2016 to break this low that we just saw here print in December week 3, the final trading day of December week 3, and that we will break that, and then by July of 2019 maybe we're going to come all the way back to the scene of crime and visit this level here. One added thing I want to give you guys on a chart just for you is that when we take that line that targets, sort of a classic head and shoulders pattern, which is kind of what I'm suggesting here, is that we've got our left shoulder over here in the first part of 2018 when we made our first all-time high and then sold off in February and April, and then worked our way up over the summer to our all-time high at 2941, and that we've sort of built for ourselves the start of a right shoulder on this sort of lopsided head and shoulders pattern, and that we will top out the top side of the right shoulder as we get into the year, maybe around March 2019. The reason why I picked March was because I figured the catalyst for rolling over and selling back off again would be a failure on the tariff talks, and that those tariffs, that deadline for the tariffs expire, and Trump goes and jacks all the tariffs up to 25%, and businesses kind of get into April earnings season and just sort of, give it a big thumbs down and say, we're cutting our estimates and everything. And the market just starts to sell off from there. And then it gets exacerbated going into July earnings season. And that's sort of like the timing around it all. But if we take that head and shoulders targeting line and convert it to a falling channel, it sort of wraps our arms around this in a time pattern a little bit more closely as well. We could actually maybe even top out a little higher than the 2691 that I put in that thread. Maybe we'll get all the way to maybe 2730, something like that. Wherever, we would have until about April 2nd and still be within this channel and reaching this 2691 level. But if it happened sooner, maybe it would be somewhere at the top of this channel. So if we were to top out much earlier in the year, we could top out all the way up here at 2776 or something like that, and then roll over from there. But I'm kind of suggesting that this marks a downwards channel for us that we are going to be in for a long time, for the next 6 months. And, the market is a forward-thinking vehicle, right? So here we are in December of 2018, hitting a low of 2408 on Friday. That would really suggest, that it's 6 months out from now, we could be, even lower. So we would take this whole move that we've made and double it down. So that's the other thought process there as well. Okay, so hopefully this didn't depress you too much, but I look at it this way. Puts are going to get much cheaper again all the way up here, and we can all get in those puts and we can just absolutely make our entire year over the course of the spring and the summer in 2019. And when all the dust is settled and we finally have a good markable low, maybe we can actually go out and buy some common stock and stop trading options all the time. Wouldn't that be nice if we all had enough money to buy, 500 shares of Apple and then just sell 5 calls on it every week and you only use our options like that? I know I would love that. I know I'm kind of sick and tired sometimes of dealing with options. Although they can be very exciting, they can also be very exhausting. But so I kind of look at it this way. If you have a portfolio of stock and you're worried, you should just be using calls, and selling calls against those stocks while we go through this downfall here. But we could have a nice little up move that would take us, to this area up here, somewhere between 2674 to the top of this falling channel. But then after that, I really think we're probably going to roll over. And I kind of estimate as July as being our point where we bottom out in the market. Okay, that's it. Have a good rest of your weekend. As always, good luck and good trading.